Well, good morning, everyone. I want to thank you guys for coming into my place and joining me today as I go through my routines in my house. It is Monday, and Monday is house cleaning day. So in the background, you are hearing my washing machine going. I like to have my appliances working as I am cleaning house. And so my washing machine is going. This morning, I'm going to make something that's probably not on my diet, but I'm using up things in my house, okay? And I'm going to get off my diet this morning, okay? I'm going to get off of my, I'm going to, all right? And so I'm going to get in here and I'm going to make some French toast. And I'm going to make enough for a few days for myself. So let's get in here and let's make some French toast. All right, so we have the bread and the egg mixture. And my egg mixture is 2 eggs, a little bit of milk, salt and pepper. And that's basically what it is. And now I'm just gonna dredge and I have the pan heating up over here. And then over here on the end is where I'm gonna be putting it, the platter. And so we're just going to dredge my bread into the egg mixture and put it into the skillet 2 at a time. That's what'll fit in here. And this is the largest skillet I have. And we're gonna see how many it'll make, all right? Get out a spatula. So how you guys doing this morning? I hope you guys are doing well. I have been working in the house. I did work in the house yesterday, and so as I progress throughout the day, I'll be filming the things that I did yesterday. I'm a fidgeter, so I have become a fidgeter, so I can't sit down. And so as I go through the day, I'm getting things done. I'm feeling a whole lot better with my medication, and you know, I am doing well. I'm doing very well. Stop playing with it, all right? Stop playing with it, Susie, so that'll work. All right, so I'm going to let these fry up, and I'll be dredging them through and putting them in, and I'll bring you back when they're done, and we'll see how many just 2 eggs, a little milk, salt, and pepper will make. All right, I'm bringing you back in so that I can let you know that I am using what they call butter bread, which is only 80 calories per slice. And so it's made 4, so this is enough for 2 meals for me. So for my breakfast, I'll be having this from 160 calories, give or take. So I'm not doing too bad, all right? I did look at the calories on this. I do like my French toast cooked fairly well. And so that's why you see the darker brown on it. Okay. And so now we have, I'm gonna let the residual heat finish cooking that. We got 4 pieces of French toast. 2 of them I'm gonna eat this morning and 2 I'll eat tomorrow. And so that's what's for breakfast this morning. I'll bring you along as I go through the rest of the day. Y'all stay tuned. Well, good morning this morning. It's still morning, okay? I just finished up my breakfast. Spice is eating his breakfast. And we were outside. Spice decided he wanted to come outside and spend some time. And so I'm gonna let him because it's a nice day outside. It's really nice out here. So I'm gonna sit out here with you guys and have a little cup of coffee. It's so good to be outside a little bit. It's been, this cold snap has kept me inside and keeping the house warm. But it's still cool, okay? To the point where I do need a little heat in my house, but it's not as a bitter cold. Here in Texas, especially in South Texas, I live on the south side of Houston, and here when we get cold, it's a damp cold. It's a cold that goes to your core. And so I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And so sometimes keeping yourself warm can be difficult when you have that damp cold to the core. Anyway, that's my little chit chat out on the porch this morning. Y'all stay tuned because I got more to come today. All right, come on with me, everybody. For dinner tonight, I have been so busy. I cleaned my entire house today from top to bottom and did all the laundry, got it all done, and have not had a break all day. So I went ahead and had a little breakfast, and I take that back. I did have a break. I did go and have me the last of my salmon patty meals that I had made. And now I'm making tuna salad. And so I have 2 cans of tuna in here. I have 1 boiled egg diced up in here. I'm going to add some dill relish that I have. Okay. And then about 2 teaspoons of dill relish. Then I'm going to add some mayonnaise in here. I'm down to the bottom of this bottle, but the good thing is that I have more, so I'm good to go. And I'm going to add I'm just going to add the rest of this in there. That's 3, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. 4. All right, we'll see how that goes, okay? And we're going to add a pop of sweetness to this because I have things over here I need to use up. But I want to couple them with, I want to use them very slowly. And so I have these craisins. So I'm just going to add a handful of craisins in there. Okay. Maybe 1.5 handfuls. Okay. There we go. And then you guys know that I have a ton of nuts. And so I have ground up some cashews here. These I found on my shelf. I had 2 different jars of walnuts, so I combined those together. And this is Italian seasoning. I got to take that and put it in my pantry, okay? But I'm going to use cashews because they are the oldest, actually, that I have. Oldest nuts that I have. And I am going to sprinkle some of those right into that tuna salad. That's going to give it a crunch because usually I put in like, what do you call it? I put in like celery, but I don't have celery. Fresh celery, I don't have celery. So I'm going to add crunch that way. And that is going to be using up the 2 cans of tuna that I had, some of the craisins that I had that needed to get used up from the food pantry, and some of the cashews, the nuts that I had that needed to get used up. And so we're gonna see if that was enough mayonnaise. Now, once I get this done, there are several ways that you can eat this. You can do a lettuce wrap. I don't have any lettuce. You can make a sandwich with it. You could eat it with crackers. There's many things that you could do with it. And so, I'm not sure how I'm going to eat it. I do have some crackers open that need to get used up, so I might do that. I might use the crackers. I want you to know that my blood sugar's really good. Okay. I have been monitoring it, and the medicine that they gave me is working. And so I'm feeling really good. Better than I have in quite a while. So, all right, that's plenty of mayonnaise in there. And so I'm going to take this spoon out of here, and I'll put this mayonnaise jar back into the refrigerator. It is so close to being empty, but I don't need it for this recipe, so. And then I'll come back. Let me put this away. Oh, my body is so tired right now. Because I've been working so hard. What do y'all think? I have some cheddar cheese in here. You know what? I'm gonna throw in some cheddar cheese. What the heck? Let's do that. Let's throw the rest of that cheddar cheese in there. That ought to taste good. There we go. And anybody that knows anything about tuna salad knows that it is much better when it's cold. And so I am not going to eat dinner right now because I want to put this in a refrigerator and let it cool off. But I do want to get this out and get it ready to be viewed tonight at my 7 p.m. So I am going to take one cracker right now and try this. Let me turn this camera around so I can see y'all. Hold on a minute. All right, here we go with the cracker tuna salad. Oh, this is good. Sorry about that. That was kind of messy, but that tuna salad is good. I did this on the fly. I'll put down everything I put in it in the description below. And then I'm going to come and get this out for you guys. You guys be blessed, because I know I am. Hey everyone, I wanted to come back and let you guys know that I added about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard to that tuna salad because I have Dijon mustard that I need to get used up, and I love the flavor of Dijon mustard. And so I don't know why I haven't been incorporating it into my recipes, but I did today. I went back and I added about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard to it. So I'm going to leave the whole recipe in the description below so you'll have it. And I'll see you tomorrow.